Hello, dearly beloveds. Welcome to this live quantum healing session. I was just called to hold this session yesterday to open up the space to receive healing. And mind you, by healing, I don't mean any sort of a modality that is involved. There is no energy, there is no reiki involved that is sent to the other person. It is simply words. Okay, we are just like any other phone call, just like any other phone conversation. What is included in my healing sessions is just talk. We have a conversation with regards to the problem areas in your life, with regards to any sort of struggle that you might be experiencing currently in a particular life area or multiple life areas, depending upon the nature and length of the reading, right? In the nature and length of the session, I mean, not the reading. So I just wanted to hop in a little bit early to make sure everything is set. The Heelys are also set. I just had a conversation with all three of them, and they have been randomly picked for this session today. I'm really excited, and I have never done this before. This is new for me as well, to be holding a live healing session online with multiple viewers. I've never done that because these sessions are incredibly intimate, incredibly personal, private, and I like to keep it that way. But for today's session, today's live session, we are making an exception. Three Heelys have very bravely come forward and opened themselves up to this possibility of holding this healing session live. Hello, and you all can have a first-hand experience as to what goes on in my healing sessions, right? So yes, again, I would just like to mention that no sort of modality is involved in my healing sessions. There's simply a conversation going on, no reiki directed towards the other person. It's simply talk, right? And I always say this I wanted to hold this session firstly as an act of service, because I wanted to give back, and also I want it to be a very concrete example of what I always say. One realization is all it takes. You don't need to get this and that, bending over backwards, running to therapists, running to healers, running to all sorts of things going on. You simply need to sit and realize it simply is for you to be open to that space of self-realization, basically. So that's how. Hi Nisha, I'm so happy. Hi Sonia, so glad to have you. Hi Ananya, lots of people joining in right now. So let's see, even I'm excited. This is something new for me as well. I haven't tried this before, holding a live session with regards to quantum healing. Hi Amin, hi Sarita. Okay. Hi Karamveer. If you can just share, what place are you from? What place are you guys joining from? I'd love to know. Lots of people joining from many different places. I'm feeling like nice variety. The best thing about a quantum healing session is you never know what to expect. Even I don't know what to expect. So it's like completely impromptu. It opens up the floor to be very spontaneous, to be very creative. My heart. Mumbai, Ahmedabad. Beautiful. Anisha, we can get together sometime. I'm also from Ahmedabad. Tarot 222 is saying Delhi, Mangalore. Beautiful. Lucknow. Very nice. So like I mentioned, in quantum healing sessions, I don't need anything else. It's simply conversation that is going on, so you don't need to be daunted. You don't need to be scared about, oh God, what is thee going to tell me, or what am I going to be required to do. No, nothing. You just sit there in a relaxed, comfortable position. I usually say, sit in your favorite chair. If it's a couch or a chair, any place that you feel most comfortable. Quantum healing session is extremely well received when you're lying down on bed as well. Okay, so when you are completely relaxed on your bed, this session ticks up a whole other notch. I cannot emphasize more on this. Also, I suggest that you use earphones because my voice is quite clear that way, and you don't have to hold the phone because sometimes I might ask you to use your own hands. Not many people know this, but our hands also have chakras. So like I told you that in this quantum healing session there is no modality involved, there is no direction of energy. I am not sending any energy to you. It's you basically healing yourself and me just lending you that voice, lending you a higher perspective of where you are and what could be, and opening you up to a wide possibility. That which you can perceive right now, and that in itself brings up the realization, which initiates the healing. Like I mentioned, crystals don't heal. Okay, crystals don't have healing capacity, as usually people say crystals heal, healing crystals. ये एक बहुत बड़ा myth है. Crystals don't heal within themselves, they cannot heal, they simply accelerate form. Okay, so what a crystal is doing right now, I'm holding this crystal. When I hold it in my left hand, what I'm doing is that the light is coming towards this crystal and it is getting absorbed by my form, my physical form, and in that it is accelerating my form. Okay, it is causing a subtle energetic shift, positive energetic shift, and it is going to target the areas where my chakras are blocked, where there are certain kind of blockages, however small, however big. Okay, so it's like, for example, if there is a blockage here in the heart chakra, I'm going to be feeling a little something happening, zing, 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 because it's working there, right? And it's simply accelerating that form, that heart chakra meridian, and in that it causes the healing. Is because I have certain realizations. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, this is what I was stuck with. That's why crystals are said to provide clarity. Okay, and you can treat me as your crystal today. Although I feel like I have a couple of crystals here on my table. If I feel called to, I connect with them during the healing session, but that's all. Like, I am connecting with them to receive information, to receive for you, to receive guidance for you, to receive direction for you. But you can always do that for yourself, right? Yeah, so that's that. I don't know what time is it right now. Yes, it's time. So I guess we can call our first Healy up. First lucky participant. Hello, so many beautiful souls joining in. Hello, nice to have you here. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Sajal.
Yes, you are.
Yes, so are you ready for the session?
What?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, am I talking to Sajal?
Hi.
So this call is with regards to your healing session that you won today.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I hope you can receive the session right now.
Yes, I can read.
Okay, great. I was hoping that you could. Okay, so are you feeling excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Alright, so Sajal, I just want you to be seated in a comfortable chair, or if you want, you can lie down as well. You can put me on speaker, or you can have your headphones with you, so that you can receive all of the information in the most optimum way. Okay, and just FYI, our session many people are accessing this healing session, right? So it's like I am very privileged and I am very honored to be here for you, to open up the space for you today. So I'm really glad that you're here.
I am also glad that I am also with you right now.
नाइस. सो आर यू कंफर्टेबल विथ इंग्लिश या हिंदी आपके लिए सही, ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल आपको क्या लगता है?
Maybe अभी right now
ठीक है, ठीक है, आई वाज फीलिंग दैट. ठीक है, तो आप, आई होप आपके पास में कुछ पानी का ग्लास या एक बॉटल हो तो अच्छा रहेगा. इट इज़ ऑलवेज बेनिफिशियल टू हैव सम वाटर अराउंड यू.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Water.
Thank you, thank you. So whenever you are comfortable, just let me know. I'll start off.
Okay. I'm ready. You can start.
Okay, already. Okay. So सजल, इस क्वांटम हीलिंग सेशन में कोई भी रेकी इन्वॉल्व नहीं है, ठीक है? आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू सेंड एनी एनर्जी टू यू. इस सेशन में हम केवल बात करेंगे. वी जस्ट लाइक इमेजिन यू स्पीकिंग टू योर बेस्ट फ्रेंड, ठीक है? ऑल ऑफ योर डीपेस्ट डार्केस्ट सीक्रेट्स योर बेस्ट फ्रेंड नोज, है ना? तो उसी तरीके से जस्ट इमेजिन दैट यू आर ऑन कॉल विद अ बेस्ट फ्रेंड एंड वी आर जस्ट टॉकिंग आवर हार्ट्स आउट राइट नाउ. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विश टू नो कि आप कौन से अपने लाइफ के एरिया में स्ट्रगल एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं अभी इस वक्त.
In career and in finances right now.
Okay, so you're saying you're experiencing troubles in areas of career and finances. ठीक है.
Yes.
So all right. And what exactly is the nature of the trouble? You feel like आप काफ़ी सारा effort डालते हैं but उस हिसाब से result वापस नहीं मिल रहा है आपको.
Maybe I have lot of fear of taking action that वो कहीं गलत ना हो जाए या फिर मैं फिर से फेल ना हो जाऊँ, उसका बहुत डर है.
Okay, fear of taking action, fear of failure, ठीक है? Fear of going wrong. So these issues that you are mentioning are connected to your base level. Okay, so what happens is that when we are functioning from a survival mode right now, we're just trying to get by. Okay, and what happens is that this internal struggle, it constricts the energy. जो एनर्जी हो रही हो, जो एनर्जी चल रही होती है हमारे बॉडी में, इट गेट्स स्टक विद इन अ सर्टन प्लेस जहाँ पे इमोशनली आप बाउंड फील करते हैं, ठीक है? तो हो सकता है कुछ पास्ट के कारण, हो सकता है आप ही के परिवार में कोई बड़े सदस्य ने, या हो सकता है आप ही के फादर ने कुछ कभी ऐसी बातें आपको बोली हों जिस वजह से आप खुद को बहुत क्रिटिकली देखते हैं, ठीक है? बहुत ही क्रिटिकल तरीके से आप अपने आप को देखते हैं. आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आपको जहाँ जिस मुकाम पे होना चाहिए इस एज में, आपने वो शायद अभी तक अचीव नहीं किया है. उस वजह से फियर ऊपर आता है कि यू नीड टू वर्क हार्डर. आपको ज़्यादा मेहनत करने की ज़रूरत है, राइट? सो इन दैट यू नीड टू रियलाइज़, आपको रियलाइज़ करने की ज़रूरत है कि जो भी आप मेहनत कर रहे हैं वो अभी आपकी नोइंग के हिसाब से, आपकी नॉलेज के हिसाब से, आपकी कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से फुल है, 100% है. यस, आप मानते हैं कि कहीं थोड़ा बहुत और एफर्ट डाला जा सकता है, बट यू आर डूइंग द बेस्ट दैट यू कैन.
Actually, I'm not giving my 100% also, not doing effort. तो वो एक प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं नहीं उन सब चीज़ों से आगे बढ़ पाया.
राइट, उन सब इश्यूज़ को लेकर आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पा रहे हैं, राइट? सो यू नीड, आप देखिए, अगर आपको भूख लगी है तो आपको रोटी का निवाला तोड़ना पड़ेगा. रोटी का निवाला तोड़ेंगे और आप वो रोटी खाएंगे, तभी ना आप जाके आपकी शुदा शांत होगी, तभी ना जाके आपकी भूख मिटेगी, है ना? और अगर रोटी आपके सामने है बट आप तोड़ने से ही डर लग रहा है, अभी आपको लग रहा है पता नहीं मुझसे ठीक से टूटेगी कि नहीं, रोटी टूटेगी, नीचे तो नहीं गिर जाएगी या कोई आके डांट तो नहीं देगा कि भाई मेरी रोटी क्यों तो खा ली तुमने. तो ये जो फियर है वो आपको पीछे खींच रहा है, है ना, आपका ट्रू पोटेंशियल को रियलाइज करने से वो फियर आपको थोड़ा सा पीछे रखे हुए है,
हाँ।
है ना। तो आपका क्या ड्रीम है, व्हाट इज योर गोल? आपका एक करियर को लेकर या काम को लेकर कोई एक ड्रीम है पर्टिकुलरली, वो आप क्या शेयर कर सकते हैं कि क्या आप रियलाइज करना चाहते हैं?
बेसिकली मैं एक बहुत बड़ा बिजनेसमैन चाहता हूँ कि लाइक मैं सबको अचीव कर पाऊँ उसके थ्रू, और सबकी हेल्प कर पाऊँ, लोगों की जो मेरे आसपास लोग हैं उन्हें ग्रोथ करना, पहले अपना करके कुछ बाद में सबका, वो
राइट।
एक चीज़। और एक चीज़ ये है कि स्पिरिचुअली और जो इस वर्ल्ड में जो हम कंट्रीब्यूट करने आए हैं वो कंट्रीब्यूट करके अपना जो सोल मिशन है या फिर एक पर्टिकुलर जो मिशन होता है वो पूरा करके मेरे को लिबरेट है।
ब्यूटिफुल, ब्यूटिफुल, ब्यूटिफुल। तो ये तो आपको काफ़ी कुछ ऑलरेडी पता है यार, आप तो मुझे खाली ऐसे परेशान कर रहे हो। इतना कुछ तो आपको ऑलरेडी पता है कि बिजनेस करना है, बिजनेस में सक्सेसफुल बनना है, उसमें से जो पैसे आएंगे उससे आपको अपनी कम्युनिटी में कंट्रीब्यूट करना है, गिव बैक करना है, और आपका जो सोल मिशन है, जिस चीज़ के लिए आप यहाँ पे आए हैं वो रियलाइज़ करना है। ये तो आपने बहुत बहुत प्यारी बात कर दी है। और इसी से जुड़ी हुई मैं आपको छोटी सी एक चीज़ मेंशन करना चाहूँगी कि जो हमारा सोल मिशन होता है ना, जिस वजह से हमने इस अर्थ प्लेन पे इनकारनेट किया है, जो आपका सोल मिशन है, वो पैसे की वजह से उसमें हिंड्रेंस ना आए, उसलिए रात में जब भी आप सोएं तो आप डिवाइन से एक छोटी सी प्रेयर बोल के सोएं कि देखिए मेरे लिए मैं गुजारा कर लूँगा, मुझे बहुत ही कम सा चाहिए, मुझे बहुत सारे बड़े बड़े सपने नहीं हैं, बट हाँ मुझे इतना चाहिए कि मैं जो यहाँ करने आया हूँ या आई हूँ, या जो व्हाट आई हैव कम हियर टू गिव, वो मैं दे सकूँ। राइट। तो मेरा सोल मिशन को जो है आप बढ़ावा दें, उसको सपोर्ट दें, क्योंकि आई वॉन्ट टू गिव बैक। जब आप उस भावना से डिवाइन से मांगेंगे तब आप देखिएगा कि आपके फाइनेंशियल ब्लॉक्स जो हैं, अबंडेंस ब्लॉक्स जो हैं, वो रिमूव होने शुरू हो जाएंगे, डिसॉल्व होने शुरू हो जाएंगे। प्लस इसके साथ साथ में आपको ये भी जानने की ज़रूरत है कि एवरीथिंग दैट यू नीड इज़ ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट विद इन यू। आपको इस दुनिया में या जीवन में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए जो भी कैपेसिटीज़, जो भी एबिलिटीज़ की ज़रूरत है, वो डिवाइन ने ऑलरेडी आपके अंदर डाल करके भेजी हैं। राइट, यू ऑलरेडी।
जस्ट आपको अनलॉक करना, पहचानना।
नहीं, पहचानना भी नहीं है, बस मेहनत करनी शुरू कर देनी है। आपके साथ में क्या है, थोड़ा सा आप सोचते ज़्यादा हो, है ना, उस सोच की वजह से आप ओवर थिंकिंग में फंस के फियर्स आ जाते हैं। जब हम ओवर थिंकिंग करते हैं, फ्यूचर को लेकर फियर आ जाता है और फिर हम पैरालाइज हो जाते हैं, हम कोई एक्शन नहीं ले पाते, क्योंकि हमें लगता है हम एक्शन लेने से पहले ही हम हार मान के बैठ जाते हैं। वो नहीं होने देना है ना। हो फेल, जितने सक्सेसफुल लोग आप देखोगे, चाहे वो बेसोस हो, चाहे वो इलॉन मस्क हो, चाहे वो बिल गेट्स हो, वो कितनी ही बार फेल हुए हैं, तब जाके आज वो रिपीटेड फेलियर से ही वो सीख कर आज जाके सक्सेसफुल बने। सो देर इज वन थिंग दैट यू शुड नेवर फियर, एंड दैट इज फेलियर। हो, मैं तो कहती हूँ इतना फेल हो इतना फेल हो कि विद इन 2 फेलियर्स आप रियलाइज कर लो कि ओके ये मिस्टेक मुझे दोबारा नहीं करनी। राइट। एंड फिर ऑटोमेटिकली क्या है, ऑटोमेटिकली आपके अंदर रुतबा आ जाता है, कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है कि यार अब तो हो जाएगा, अब तो मैं करके दिखा दूंगा। है ना। तो ये है। और अभी आपके बॉडी में जहाँ भी सेंसेशंस उठ रहे हैं, क्या आप मुझे एक बार शांत मन से ऑब्जर्व करके मुझे बता सकते हैं कि कहाँ पे आपके बॉडी में अभी फ़िलहाल कहीं आपको सेंसेशन, मूवमेंट, टिंगलिंग महसूस हो रही हो?
राइट अराउंड हार्ट चक्र एंड सोलर प्लेक्सस चक्र।
हार्ट चक्र एंड सोलर प्लेक्सस। एंड किस तरीके का सेंसेशन आपको महसूस हो रहा है, क्या आप थोड़ा सा डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं?
आई एम फीलिंग लाइक joyful energy in my body around there, and I just want to dance and enjoy, want to take action and let the क्या होता है आगे, अब छोड़ते हैं ये सब टेंशन वगैरह जो भी हो।
ब्यूटीफुल। ब्यूटीफुल। तो हार्ट चक्र एंड सोलर प्लेक्सस में आप जॉय महसूस कर रहे हैं, लाइटनेस महसूस कर रहे हैं, डांस करने का मन हो रहा है। ये आपकी स्पिरिट है, ये आपकी सोल है जो उठ के नाचना चाहती है। इट वांट्स टू एक्सप्रेस इटसेल्फ, खुल के एक्सप्रेस करना चाह रहे हो आप अपना ट्रू सोल एसेंस दुनिया के साथ शेयर करना चाहते हो सकता है आपके जो ड्रीम्स हैं, जो आपकी क्रिएटिविटी है, वो थोड़ी सी लोगों को वियर्ड लगती हो, ठीक है, उस वजह से आपने अपना मैजिक जो है वो बांध करके रखा हुआ है। बट डिवाइन कह रहे हैं कि उसको बहने दे, यू नो, लेट दैट फ्लो, बिकॉज वो आपकी यूनिक एसेंस है, यूनिक सोल ब्लूप्रिंट जो है आपकी, वो होगी वियर्ड, क्योंकि आप यहाँ पे लोगों को जागरूक करने आए, खुद जागरूक होने आए हैं और लोगों को भी इंस्पायर करने आए हैं। राइट, सो नो मैटर हाउ वियर्ड इट सीम्स ना, जितना मर्जी वो अजीब लगता हो दुनिया वालों को, जो चीज़ आपको जॉय, आपको ब्लिस और आपको हैप्पीनेस दे रही है वो ज़्यादा करें, उसी से ही आपका सक्सेस जुड़ा हुआ है। राइट, डिवाइन भी आपको तभी रिवॉर्ड देते हैं जब आप अपने सोल एसेंस से अलाइन हो जाते हैं। राइट राइट। हाँ, आप कुछ बोल रहे थे।
मेरे को मतलब कहते हैं ना कि चीजें पता होती हैं बट हम उस पर एक्शन नहीं ले पाते, वही वाली चीज है कि बस मैं थोड़ा बहुत डरता हूँ सब चीजों से, तो चीजें रह रही।
राइट, नोइंग ऑलरेडी है आप में, विजडम ऑलरेडी है, वो हार्ट नोइंग ऑलरेडी प्लेस करी हुई है डिवाइन ने आपके मन में। वो सारी स्किल्स, कैपेसिटीज, एबिलिटीज जो आपको चाहिए सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए ऑलरेडी आप में दी गई हैं। राइट, सो जितना है उसी से स्टार्ट करें। और नोइंग कैसे डिसॉल्व हो जाती है? फियर की वजह से। राइट, और फियर का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? फॉल्स एविडेंस अपीयरिंग रियल। है नहीं मगर वो डर दे रहा है। वो इल्यूजन है, तभी ना कहते हैं फियर इज इल्यूजन, है ना। तो वो चीज़ आपको पीछे खींचेगी, क्योंकि आपके डेस्टिनी से वाकिफ होने के लिए आपको वो फियर को क्रॉस करके, यू हैव टू गेन दैट करेज टू क्रॉस फियर in order to reach your destiny, and you can always do that. universe is supporting you, बस आपको सही डिसीजन, सही समय पे सही कदम उठाने की ज़रूरत है, अपने अंदर जज्बा लाने की ज़रूरत है कि नहीं, मुझे ये गाइडेंस मिली है, मेरा इंट्यूशन ये कह रहा है एंड आई एम गोइंग टू फॉलो इट। और आप देखिएगा विद इन अ वीक आपको उस चीज़ का नाम यूनिवर्स सपोर्ट भी देगी। यूनिवर्स इज गोइंग टू गिव यू एविडेंस कि आप सही रास्ते चल रहे हैं।
कि मैंने फील किया है पार्ट में अपना जो भी चीजें हुई है मेरे साथ, और अभी थोड़ा वो एक फेज आता है कि सबकी लाइफ में एक डाउनफॉल आता है, फिर से हमें अब ऊपर उठना होता है उन सब चीज़ों से, तो वो चीज़ों में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। आप जितनी जल्दी उठ सकते हैं वो आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है।
करेक्ट
टाइम दे रहा हूँ मैं।
एब्सोल्युटली, एंड यू हैव ऑल द टाइम दैट यू वांट, है ना। आपको जितना समय चाहिए आप ले सकते हैं, कोई जल्दी नहीं, कोई हड़बड़ी नहीं है। आपकी पेस आप खुद डिसाइड करते हैं, आपकी हीलिंग जर्नी की, आपकी फाइनेंशियल जर्नी की भी जो पेस है वो आप खुद ही डिसाइड कर रहे हैं। राइट, बट अभी इस वक्त आपको बस ये चाहिए कि आप आगे जाके क्या करना चाहते हैं उसमें ज़ीरो इन करें, उसमें क्लैरिटी लाएं कि एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि मुझे लग रहा है आपने जो अभी आपके जो 3D रियलिटी के जो गोल्स हैं वो आपके स्पिरिचुअल सेल्फ से मेल नहीं खा रहे हैं, तभी आप एक्शन नहीं लेना चाह रहे हैं। फिलहाल आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं, अलाइनमेंट नहीं आ रही है, या मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है, या मुझे पता नहीं फियर आ रहा है कि मैं इनिशिएट कर दूं बट मुझे उसमें आगे जाके सक्सेस मिले ना मिले, वो चीज़ें, ये सारे थॉट्स जो हैं, दीज आर ऑल थॉट बेस्ड फियर्स, राइट, दैट आर होल्डिंग यू बैक। तो ये रिकग्नाइज करें कि जी,
बहुत सारे मतलब एक साथ एक थॉट है, उसमें बहुत सारे थॉट्स आ रहे हैं, उसके अलावा मतलब कौन सा थॉट को पकड़ना चाहिए या किसी ऊपर काम करना चाहिए वो समझ में नहीं आता।
राइट, तो इस चीज़ पे मेडिटेट करें। आई फील लाइक गिव इट 10 मिनट्स का आप मेडिटेशन भी अगर करते हैं ना सुबह शाम में, तो वो चीज़ की क्लैरिटी आएगी कि एग्जैक्टली आपने करना क्या है और किस डायरेक्शन में आपने कदम उठाने हैं, और अगर गोल ही क्लियर नहीं है, अगर आपका एंड गोल नहीं क्लियर है, तो आपने अंदर खोजें कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली लाइट्स यू अप, आपको किस चीज़ से खुशी मिलती है, किस चीज़ से जॉय मिलता है. दैट कैन बी डांसिंग, दैट कैन बी पेंटिंग, दैट कैन बी एनी काइंड ऑफ क्रिएटिव एक्सप्रेशन दैट यू कैन फाइंड. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि यू आर अ वेरी 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 क्रिएटिव पर्सन, बहुत ही एक्सप्रेसिव पर्सन है. आप जब खुश होते हैं तो लोग आपके साथ में, इतने लोग जुड़ जाते हैं आपसे, इतने नए लोग मिलने लगते हैं जब आप खुश होते हैं. तब लाइक पीपल गेट मैग्नेटाइज टूवर्ड्स यू when you are really really joyous. Okay, और वही चीज़ मिसिंग है फिलहाल. है ना. तो अभी फिलहाल मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि यू नीड टू एक्सप्लोर व्हाट इज इट दैट लाइट्स यू अप एंड हाउ कैन यू बी ऑफ सर्विस विद इट. मतलब आप पीपल इन जनरल, आप अभी मनी को इस इक्वेशन से हटा दो. क्या चीज़ आपको खुशी देती है और वो खुशी आप बाकी सबके साथ में कैसे शेयर कर सकते हैं, कैसे बांट सकते हैं, दूसरों की लाइफ कैसे लाइट अप कर सकते हैं, वो सोचें. और पैसा जो है इन द प्रोसेस, पैसा सिर्फ एक बाय प्रोडक्ट है, सक्सेस आपका बाय प्रोडक्ट है. एज यू बिकम अलाइंड विथ योर सोल मिशन, विथ योर सोल पर्पस, मनी इज गोइंग टू कम इन. राइट. अभी कहीं आपको बॉडीली फिजिकल सेंसेशंस या कुछ महसूस हो रहे हो?
मेरा अराउंड सेक्रल चक्र के अराउंड और टोज में बहुत ज़्यादा टिंगलिंग हो रही है.
राइट. टोज में टिंगलिंग होना मतलब कि जो भी स्टकनेस है, जो भी बैड एनर्जी है, जो भी ब्लॉकेजेस थे, वो रिलीज हो रहे हैं टोज के थ्रू. राइट. टोज के थ्रू नेगेटिव हैवी स्टक एनर्जी रिलीज हो रही है. तो जस्ट टेक इन 3 डीप ब्रेथ्स विथ मी प्लीज. जैसे आप एक्सेल कर रहे हैं, धीरे धीरे सांस बाहर छोड़ें एंड जस्ट इमेजिन, विजुलाइज करें कि वो सारी नेगेटिव स्टक एनर्जी जो है आपके टोज के थ्रू निकल रही है, आपकी बॉडी से रिलीज हो रही है, दूर जा रही है. क्योंकि ये सब आपको सर्व नहीं कर रहा है अभी इस वक्त. ये ओवर थिंकिंग, ये फियर, ये सब जाने दें इसको. रिलीज विथ लव एंड सी इट गोइंग अप इनटू द हेवेंस टू बी ट्रांसम्यूटेड इनटू लव. और सेक्रेल चक्र में जो आप महसूस कर रहे हैं वो आपका जेन्युइन ऑथेंटिक क्रिएटिव एक्सप्रेशन है, जो बाहर आना चाह रहा है. जो भी आपकी क्रिएटिविटी है, जो आपके आइडियाज़ हैं, कई सारे आपको आइडियाज़ आते हैं. प्लीज़ नोट देम डाउन. जब भी आपको कोई एक अच्छा सा आइडिया आता है, उसको क्वेश्चन करने से पहले, डाउट करने से पहले आप उसको लिख लें. है ना. उसका प्रैक्टिकल आउटकम आप बाद में सोच सकते हैं, बट जस्ट राइट इट डाउन. आई फील लाइक यू हैव सम ब्रिलियंट आइडियाज़ विथ यू and in the coming 2 weeks you are going to put them into motion as well. उन पे आप काम करना शुरू कर देंगे, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ना. तो ये बहुत बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. यस, करना ही है. इसीलिए आप आए हो यहाँ पे. है ना. देखो, आगे भी करना ही है. राइट. 4 years बाद भी अगर आप अपने सोल पर्पस से अलाइन नहीं हुए, तो तभी भी वो लॉस्ट फीलिंग महसूस होती ही रहेगी. वो खींचेगी, अंदर खींचतान मचेगी. है ना. आप 3D में लगे हुए हो, आप नॉर्मल सा कोई जॉब कर रहे हो, बट आप आए हो यहाँ पे कुछ क्रिएटिव करने, कुछ नया करने. है ना. लोगों को इंस्पायर करने आए हो आप. ये आप मानो ना मानो. बट यू आर हियर. यू हैव ऑल ऑफ दैट ब्यूटिफुल ऑरा that is here to inspire people. है ना. और इसके अलावा अभी आपको कुछ पर्टिकुलर फील हो रहा है?
मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा
ब्यूटिफुल गूज बम्स आ रहे हैं. ब्यूटिफुल ब्यूटिफुल ब्यूटिफुल. सो सजल जी, दिस वॉज ग्रेट. आई एम ऑनर्ड that you gave me this chance to talk to you and I really hope कि ये healing session आपको आगे जाके भी मदद करे. अभी आप पानी पीकर, मतलब कि एटलीस्ट ½ लीटर पानी या फुल लीटर अगर आप पी सकें, जस्ट हैव 1 bottle of water एंड टेक रेस्ट इफ़ यू नीड. ठीक है, हो सकता है थोड़ा स्लीपीनेस लगे, ड्राउजीनेस लगेगा, तो दैट इज़ अ नॉर्मल पार्ट ऑफ द हीलिंग प्रोसेस, राइट. टेक केयर एंड आई स्टे इन टच विथ यू डियर.
Same to you.
Okay.
I am also honored.
Thank you, thank you. Lots of gratitude to you, lots of love to you. Take care, dear.
Thank you.
Okay,
Take care.
okay. Yes, so that was Sajal with his healing session. Great. I am so happy. This has never happened, but he is one of the first people who was telling me that towards the end of the session he had goosebumps all over his body, and I'm like, oh, it's amazing. Goosebumps actually confirm whatever you have been hearing. If you hear something and all of a sudden you have goosebumps all over, that is an angel sign that the truth is before you. So that's a beautiful sign that Sajan gave to all of us. I'm going to be calling Anisha now. It's time for her session. Hello. Hi Shivangi. Hello. Hi Anisha.
Hi.
How are you? I hope you reached home.
Yes, I reached home.
I hope you're not in the middle of the road in your car.
I reached home just a few minutes back actually.
Okay, that's nice. I hope you are well settled. Please have a seat. Please, you can lie down on your bed in a comfortable position if you wish. And you can put me on speaker, okay?
I put you on speaker only because I forgot I lost my earphone.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
We are Jugadu Janta. We make do with whatever we have.
True.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Anisha, I'd like to disclose a few things about the session that we are going to hold today. First of all, I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm so very honored to hold this session for you, and I'm so happy to hold this space open for you towards your healing today. I'm doing this with the highest intention of all, towards the highest good of all. And our today's session is on live actually. I have never done this, but I want to thank you again for agreeing to do this. Like, this is like a full daredevil moment for me as well. Right. And apart from that, there is no directed energy involved today, Anisha. I'll not be sending any reiki. There is no modality involved. It's just like you talking to your bestie, opening up about all of the issues that you might have. Just think of me as your best friend, right?
Right.
For the coming 20 minutes.
Sure.
Right. So yeah, this healing session will involve only a conversation. Okay, so having said that, okay, so if you can just let me know about the life area that you currently find yourself struggling with, Anisha.
It's about my career. Can I choose? Can I tell you regarding two?
Sure.
things, right?
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
about my career, and the second one is I'm dealing with my divorce case.
Okay.
So currently I'm dealing with my daughter issue. Actually, I don't get a chance to meet my daughter because of my husband.
Okay.
So
And how old is she?
she is actually staying with her father right now, but because the custody is with her father.
Right. No, how old is she?
She is 9.5.
9.5. Okay. All right. So you are in process of the divorce, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what exactly is it with your career? First, we'll take up the career.
I'm not finding it challenging, but sometimes I feel like I'm stuck. I'm still in the same place, from last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's the only thing I feel, and I believe there is some obstacles is coming up when it comes to my growth.
Okay. Right. And is that something to do with where you are placed right now, do you feel happy where you're placed?
I'm not happy. I'm not at all happy.
So you have just been into this job just to make ends meet, I'm feeling. Like it's not building you up, it's not bringing something to you personally. But I do feel like you transcended that time long before. Like, you know, we all have that point in our job wherein we feel like we have taken in everything that we can possibly from that experience, and we want to move on to something new, right? In order to grow, in order to expand. But that hasn't happened. I feel like there has been a lack of opportunities over there, and that is why you feel like you just
It's like questioning my potentiality.
yeah. And also your job is something very unique, I feel like not many organizations have this opening probably. Like you do something very unique.
Unique in the sense I'm dealing with UK nurses actually.
Right, so that's your specialization.
Yes.
Okay, right. So I can imagine, like even in your current organization, like they cannot do without you. I do feel that. Right, so that has been a boon and a bane for you at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so you would like to have better opportunities, and you'd like the dissolution of the current obstacles that you're facing right now in your career. You have been feeling stuck for the past 5 years, and you look forward towards growth and improvement and expansion as well, like intellectual expansion as well. Okay, so do you feel like in the past 2 years your confidence has taken a huge hit
Yes.
in all areas of life? You were an extremely confident person. You are a person who is highly introverted. You make things happen. When you promise something, you deliver your promises to the T. Okay, and you don't like slipshod behavior. You don't like people who are not punctual.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
So so you're very particular. Like your work ethic is on point. And I am sure that your superiors will vouch that for you. If I am to call them up right now, they would have the best to say for you. But I do feel, in spite of all of this beautiful capacity that you have about yourself, you still feel like, you know, there could be something more.
Yeah, I can do better than whatever I'm doing right now.
Yes. So in the past, you have had an opportunity from another city, I do feel, which you turned down.
Yes. That was in. Shall I reveal the information? Can I?
Yeah. Sure.
So I got an opportunity in Pune actually.
Okay.
So because of my daughter, I'm not able to move. To be very honest, I'm not able to think about shifting from one place to another, like one city to another.
Right. Okay. All right. But in future, like, what do you feel about the future? If there was another opportunity, would you be willing to take that up?
I would love to. When it comes to career, I'm quite ambitious, to be very honest. So
Right.
I would love to take that leap of faith, but I don't know what is there in future. I'm quite scared, but at the same time, I'm ready to take the challenges.
Okay, all right. So, see, currently I do feel like there are themes of root chakra healing, solar chakra healing, and heart chakra healing going on for you at the same time. Okay, that is why you find things very heavy right now. You find things extremely challenging right now, but please remember that you are being given these challenges because the universe knows that you are strong enough to withstand. You're strong enough to move ahead, right, from these hurdles, and you are wise enough to take these in your own stride. ओके ऐसा बोलते हैं ना कि जैसे जो होनहार स्टूडेंट होता है उसका मतलब उसको पेपर ना थोड़ा सा टफ दिया जाता है उससे प्रैक्टिस ज़्यादा कराई जाती है, राइट. सो नेवर फील दैट you have a lot on your plate. You have exactly that which you can handle on your plate, right? That is the first thing that I'd like to say to you. The second thing that is coming across is that right now the main concern that you have in your life is financial stability. If you had the financial stability to go after your own dreams, I don't feel anything else is holding you back. I honestly don't feel. It's like right now the thing that you need most is dependability on yourself, not on anybody else. But it's like you feel held back in taking an adventurous call. You cannot afford to take an adventurous call right now, but spirit is saying that you can make it happen. Okay, it's like you can make miracles happen right now. It's like that kind of time that you are in. You are being asked to follow your inner gut instinct very closely. Okay, in the coming 2 months, there will be opportunities before November. I'm getting. Okay, there will be opportunities before November. Multiple opportunities I'm getting. Okay, more than 2. So keep applying in places that you feel that will benefit you. Also, I'm feeling like expand yourself a little bit. This might include getting an upgradation. Probably it's like taking a course or something, a workshop probably. I do feel like some sort of a skill enhancement will benefit you as well.
Okay, because I've been thinking of starting my painting. Actually, it's been like more than 9 years I've stopped doing that.
Oh, beautiful.
I had that in my mind that I can like while starting that thing in a very small portion kind of a thing, like when you will start to think about let's do this, let's keep it as a business, like you can buy sell those paintings to others,
right?
So I've been thinking of this thing, like make it a business, or to expand. So I don't know how it will go. Like I'm quite
yes, a little bit of a confusion exists. It's like right now I'm so glad that you mentioned painting, because it's the first creative thing that you've mentioned right now since we started talking.
Like more than 2-3 months, my daughter she keep asking me that when you're gonna start your paintings and all, because she's quite mature right now. She's now 9.5, so she understands things, and she's also into this thing, painting. She loves paintings and all.
Right.
So yeah.
Beautiful. So start this as soon as possible. I'm feeling like do this alongside. You don't need to quit your job. I'm not asking you to jump into deep waters here, right? We want to take realistic steps ahead, so that we are feeling comfortable in our decisions, right? So I cannot challenge you to just quit everything, to let go of everything and start with your painting stuff, but start the painting. That in itself will be therapeutic for you, because it's directly connected to your heart chakra. Painting is an expression, painting is an art. Any art is connected to the heart meridian, right? So that will help bring healing to you from your current situation that you're recovering from. I do feel like it's very challenging. It's incredibly challenging right now. I can only imagine the kind of sacrifices that you have made along the way. But do remember that with every single thing that divine takes away from you, he is going to give that back in manifold. Okay. So it's like divine is emptying your hands, because there is something beautiful that wants to come back to you. He wants to present you with something really magical and wonderful. And never forget, we know that we forget in our daily grind. We don't consider miracles, we don't consider wishful thinking, but always hold space for that. That is what keeps us going at the end of the day. Yeah. So right now I want to ask you, Anisha, is there a specific sensation or a tingling or a buzzing sensation that you feel anywhere around your body?
No, I'm getting a kind of a palpitation kind of a feeling.
Okay, in the heart, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like my heartbeat starts
right
pumping like very fast.
Right. and it is just understanding that you wish for. Even in your closest relationships, you did not want anything else, you just wanted understanding,
Yeah, true.
which was
Very
missing in the past connection. But that's okay because since it is not aligned with you, it left your life, that relationship ended because it had to, it was that was its only duration. Okay.
Right.
And right now we are opening ourselves up to a brilliant possibility of the what future might hold for us, right? So we are calling in more soul aligned connections, if you can say that. So there is a possibility of you attracting a new partner that holds compassion, forgiveness, understanding, peace. Most of all, I do feel like you want
God,
peace
yeah.
in your connections.
That's the most expensive thing in the world. You cannot buy.
So I do feel like you are a very particular person, like you want your things in a certain way, but at the same time you're quite accommodating as well. Like there is a lot that you have sacrificed in your relationships, and we all do at a given point of time, we all do that, right? But I feel like don't give up hope right now, because I'm again and again talking of miracles. So
I don't
so
believe in miracles. I completely have faith, in universe. I believe there are so many people there. They must have, tell you that they see repeated numbers and all. So I've been seeing those numbers since 2020. So miracle did happen with me.
oh my gosh, beautiful. So you're already on your spiritual path.
Yes.
Beautiful. That is amazing. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I do feel like as a part of your I don't know if you have a certain meditative practice right now, but I do feel like Ho'oponopono prayer would help you at this point of time.
Yeah, I've been thinking of, but I've never taken any kind of initiative. So I will start doing meditating.
Yes, it's very simple, very simple, but it can help you. I do feel like at this point of time, in order to bring in your new life, to bring in fresh new opportunities as well in your work, in your career as well, there might be some bitterness with your superiors in the current work position that you are in. So
Yes.
this will also help with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I will start doing it.
Yeah, and of course in like letting go, because it's karma only that's keeping you bound in this job, right, since the last
Right.
5 years. It's part of the karmic breakdown that is taking place right now. So I do feel like doing Ho'oponopono prayer will work wonders for you at this point of time.
Oh, okay. I will do.
Anything else that you're feeling right now in your body?
Um, if I'm feeling anything,
Yeah, if
it's
you're
like
particular
it's like,
sensations.
like I said that my heart is beating fast and quite restless, bit restless.
Okay, so I just want you to take your left hand and I want you to place it on your heart, and you can take your right hand and place it on your left hand, like holding your heart with both hands. Okay, so whenever you place your hand on your heart, I just want you to take 3 long deep breaths with me. Breathe in all of the beautiful positive energy that is around you, everything that is uplifting, and let go of anything that is heavy, stuck, negative, anything heavy that you have been holding within your heart. Breathe it out, see it go outside of your body, getting released. Let go of the hurt, the pain that you've been holding within yourself, as it's no longer serving you. And with the last inhale, just welcome all of the beautiful opportunities that are waiting to come to you. Okay, how do you feel right now?
Quite emotional.
Yeah, that's all right. Allow yourself. Allow yourself to feel it all. Sometimes you feel undeserving as well, and it's very normal for us to feel that, that we don't deserve happiness, that we don't deserve love, that we don't deserve peace, but you are deserving at all times. You're a child of God, and hence you're taken care of by divine.
Thank you for this station. I'm really blessed, and I always feel blessed, and I didn't expect it to be very honest.
Yes,
I really didn't expect.
I know. And you won't believe, I actually picked somebody else, but that person did not pick up my call. So I was like, okay, let me call you, because you were meant to be here, right? You were meant to be here. So in any case, just like this session, it was meant to come to you. So everything good, everything positive is just waiting to come into your life. It's like I'm almost feeling like that door is closed. You just need to open that door up. And let all the good vibes flood in.
And I was outside, I was not aware of the calls. You did call me on Instagram, and I just picked my phone and saw your missed call. I said, oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god.
Right, so here I am.
Yes.
So beautiful. I have no words. I'm really glad, and I'm really thankful that you were open to receive this right now. I feel really blessed, and I'm always here for you, no doubt. This was not this connection was not limited to this session. You can always reach out to me whenever you feel like you need someone to talk to. I'm always here for you.
Thank you so much.
Right. Take care, dear. Take care. I love you. Stay blessed.
Love you. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. I feel she's going to have a big cry session after this. God, I am just blown away by how beautiful, the universe is. It's like I actually picked somebody else for this session, and she was the last person, and I felt like, I don't know, this person is not picking up the call. What do I do? So I was like, chalo, let me pick up somebody else. Yes, it was. It always is. These healing sessions like blow my mind away. They don't happen really, really often, but whenever they take place, I feel really grateful, Okay. It's okay, Shivi. It's alright. That's okay. Maybe some other time. We were meant to connect maybe some other time. Hi, Shreya. Alright. So there is still 15 minutes for the next call. Alright. Next call starts at 6:30. How are you guys feeling today? If you can just let me know, what are you guys feeling? How are you feeling today? What are the energies? Hi, Hard Carry. Hi, Yoshi. परम काहे चुप पे बैठे हो? कुछ बोलो भाई. Sheetal, how are you?
How are you today?
Oh. So beautiful, yeah, so beautiful. I don't want to add to this because you already know how these things are. एंड देखो तुम्हारा नाम लेते ही कौन है. Right. How is everybody feeling? What is everybody doing? मेरा गला सूख रहा है. Okay, so while we are waiting, this is a quick exercise that we all can try. Okay, what is the number one thing that you are struggling with right now? If you can just mention in the comment down below. What is an emotion that you're struggling with right now? One emotion. Name any one emotion that you're struggling with right now. Let us see if we can do a small little exercise that we all can do together. Hi Priyanshu. Laziness. Okay, nice. Laziness is a good one. Rubina is saying anger. Fear of the unknown. Sheetal is saying. Okay, so we'll start with laziness. After cord cutting, I feel better. Yes, you always do. It's not particularly because of the ritual itself, but you're pulling away your mental energies from that. What happens basically in cord cutting is that your mental energies are connected to one person or one situation, and you're feeding your energy constantly to that person or to that situation through worry. Okay, and worry is energy, is you're giving it your energy, giving it, and it's not giving you anything in return. So in that we feel very drained, we feel like we don't have any energy left within us, and that also might be one of the reasons for the laziness that you're feeling. Okay, it's because that hi Meda, you might be feeling that laziness is because constantly your energy is going in that one direction. So once you cord cut is just a fancy word of pulling your attention away. You simply pull your attention away. You don't need to do rituals and stuff. You don't need to light up anything. You don't need to light a candle. Yes, all of this helps us energetically, energy wise, but other than that you don't need anything else apart from yourself. Everything that you need, God has already provided within you. And in that, when I just bring my mind away from that situation towards myself, towards God, divine source, energy, upward, I feel aligned. I feel like there is nothing missing. There is no sadness left. There is no anger left, and there is no laziness left as well. In that, simply realizing that everything here, right now, how am I? I am feeling safe. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my tummy. I'm wearing clothes. I have clothes, comfortable clothes on my back, and life is good. What more could I possibly want? So since this human is this bag of needs, we want this, we want that. Oh, it could be better that way. It could be better that way. But once you bring all of that within yourself, you observe that right here, right now, everything is good. Life is good. Life is actually very good. It's only because I see people who have more, I feel like I have less. But when I see people who have less, I feel like I have quite a lot. Okay, so I feel grateful for that. I feel grateful for having so much. People don't have the privilege to have what I have. Right, and in that I feel grateful. So I start feeling thankful. I start feeling grateful. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with everything that is around. and all of this talk seems very very kooky, but it requires a lot of devotion to get here, so there is a certain level of surrender that is required from our parts to come back to self again and again. And I know that we fall off. It's okay when we fall off center, when we start spiraling into this negative vortex, negative thoughts, negative feelings. It's maybe anger as well. Anger is just a different word of suppressed sadness. Okay, so when we suppress sadness a lot, it turns into this ball of energy that is very very that takes the element of fire basically, so that turns into anger, right? And that needs to come out somewhere. It needs to be directed out. If I keep that within me, it's going to hurt me, right? So please be very mindful of how you're letting out that anger, because it needs to be let out. Anger is simply energy, negative energy, but it is still energy, right? It's not wrong to feel what you're feeling, but please make sure that it is channelized properly in a single direction, right? This can be through journaling, this can be through like writing down what is making you angry and sort of like burning that paper later, right? It's a small ritual that you can do. There are many ways to express suppressed anger. Like it can be pounding the bed, pounding the pillow, screaming it out loud, shouting it. Please make sure people around you don't get traumatized. But yes, that is one way. If you are in a pool of water, just like hammering your hand against the water might help in getting out some of that. And also many of the people here who are holding anger within themselves, that anger is not even theirs. That anger is not even yours. Think about it. It might be due to some reason, but if you have done the considerable amount of inner work, you will realize, where is this anger coming from? It's like coming and coming and coming. Aata hi chala ja raha hai, khatam hi nahi ho raha, matlab. That might be the anger that is held within your DNA, that is passed on to you through lineages, right? So please remember that any negative emotion that you are experiencing right now, it might not just be limited to you. You are working with your entire clan to clear it out. And your clan is helping you in that as well. It's like you're not alone. You have your particular team, you have your guides, you have your ancestors who are helping you through this. You being here as well is a part of that support. Okay. And in that मैं बहुत कुछ बोल गई हूँ अचानक से, but yes, as Sheetal mentioned, unknown का जो fear है, fear of the unknown, is simply because I need to make sure that I am safe right here, right now, that my future is secured, that the future of my loved ones is secured, right? So fear of the unknown is because there is a certain imagination that your mind is conjuring up, your mind is playing, is creating these imaginings, and I am believing, right, this might happen, this can happen. Every possibility that your mind can think of exists in space-time, but what is it that you are really wanting to bring in? Is it positive? No. Is it building me? No. Is it helping me in some way? No. Is it helping others who I am connected with? No. Is it giving me happiness, joy? Is it giving me support? No. So it needs to go. Right? If it is negative, you simply need to take your energy away from it, right? Because we only want that which is positive to manifest, right? So there is this one thing that my mom says, and I find it really really helpful. She says that if it is not positive, why do you want to attract that into your life? Why are you giving energy to something negative? And we are such great manifestors. We are excellent manifestors, all of us who are present right here, right now. All of the things around you, just look around. The pen that you're holding, probably the cell phone that you're holding, the dress that you're wearing right now, you manifested it, right? It's just a thought that transformed into matter, that transmuted into this matter. and thus in that your thoughts are very, very powerful. Like, that is why I say you don't need anything else. These rituals and these activities that I'm mentioning, you can do that, they may help you, but the only thing that you realize that you need the most is just realization, right? Through the power of your mind, you can achieve anything, absolutely anything that is available right here, right now, right? And the greatest challenge that we all can face is to stay aware of it. Staying aware of the mind is self-mastery, something that we all are here for. Generational trauma, yes, that's true, dear. That is true. Anxiety, Shivi is saying anxiety, fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety both are connected towards future thinking. When your mind is going towards the future, you start having fear, right? Fear of the unknown, like Sheetal mentioned. There may be anxiety as well, because you're feeling unsafe. You're feeling unsafe in your body, feeling unsafe in your situation, ungrounded. You are creating multiple scenarios on what could go wrong, okay? But what if you hold that one possibility that this might go right, okay? So instead of giving your energy and attention towards negative situations, negative outcomes, you can pull back your energy from that and be giving that attention and that energy towards positive outcomes, right? And see the change, it will be in front of you, right? Because you, like I mentioned, you all are powerful manifestors, right? So whether negative situation or a positive situation, whatever you choose to align with will become manifest for you, right? So this is a time for us to be very mindful of what we are bringing in through the power of our minds. Anisha is saying, true, I always feed my mind like this. Yes, stress. Stress is again worrying about the future. There are different kinds of stresses, by the way. When we are on this spiritual path, we come to realize that there are different kinds of stresses. There are mental stressors, there are emotional stressors, there are bodily stressors as well. You will find towards a particular point in your journey, if you have done considerable amount of inner work, you find that your mind is completely balanced and focused. You feel that your emotions are completely aligned with divine, completely in your devotion. But there are physical stressors, yet you feel that physical stress. Why is that stress there? It simply is because the body has an intelligence of its own. It is incredibly intelligent, right? And the body senses, right? Senses things that are to come, senses things that were before you, toward connected to your lineage as well, right? And things that are already here, of course, your body senses that. So Rubina is mentioning stress. There are different kinds of stresses as well. So please, check in with yourself. Spend that time. You deserve that 5 minutes. Just sit in a quiet space and just feel whatever you're feeling, and where are you feeling it. If I'm feeling stress in my body, there are ways I can handle that. If I'm feeling the stress in my emotions, what is the cause of that stress, and I can direct my energies towards that. If the stressors are mental, if I'm thinking and thoughts are causing that stress, I know that I need to just shut it out for a couple of times. Yeah. And of course, then there are other kinds of stressors as well, that are outside of you, that are no longer in control of you. They may be external circumstances. They may be this may be cosmic energies that are bombarding us right now with all of this high powered energy that we are feeling, like constantly zing 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 over our heads. That's also a kind of a stressor, right? So being observant helps us in pushing forward on our healing journey. Right. Okay, so it's time, I guess, to call up our third Healy, Priyamvada. If I have to stop this session, I'll just save this and I'll start again probably. I don't know how much time is left. Hello, hi Priyamvada.
Hi.
This is Kanupriya here from Heaven on Earth. Yeah, I hope you are ready to receive the healing, dear.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're comfortable with English, right?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. So you can just let me know when you're seated comfortably and I'll start off.
I am already.
Okay, good. So there are a few things that I'd like to say before we start off this session, Priyamvada. First of all, I'm really glad, thankful, and I'm really honored that you have agreed to hold this session today to allow me to initiate this conversation with you, and I'm really glad. Thank you for that.
I'm
Right, and apart from that, there would be no healing modality involved in today's session. Okay, so there is no reiki involved. I'm not sending anything towards you. It is only me and you talking, just having a chit chat conversation. You can imagine that you are speaking to your best friend. Something like that, so this is just a conversation that we are having today. Okay, so first of all, if you can just let me know what is the area that you struggle with currently.
I have no idea. It's like everything, to be honest.
Okay, everything. If you can just zero in on some things.
Maybe like toxic people around.
Okay, people
And
around.
I just can't let go of toxic people even though I feel like they're toxic.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so basically that. It's literally impossible for me to say no and be away from people.
Okay, so you find that currently you are struggling with toxic people around and you feel that you cannot let go of those kind of people around you. Why do you feel that you cannot let them go?
I don't know, maybe deep down I'm scared.
Okay, so there
Or
is...
sometimes I try, it's not possible for them to leave. Like they don't leave, even if sometimes I put in the effort.
Okay, and is there an opportunity for you to leave that place if you can choose to leave?
Yes, but I don't know, it never happened even though I tried. Maybe I just never tried 100%.
Yes. So the first thing coming around is protecting your own peace, right? This is coming out for you. You need to be mindful of what kind of people are around you, and they are showing you. Nonetheless, however toxic they might be, but this is part of your karmic cleansing happening, right? Karmic dissolution taking place. That is why toxic people come around. It's like they are not toxic, they are just showing us our own toxicity that we hold within ourselves, right? So the kind of behavior that they are showing to you might be very uncalled for. You might be very nice to them, you might be very helpful and understanding towards them, but yet they are going on showing you those negative aspects, right? That is just showing you that probably at a given point of time you might have been doing the same to them, and now it's like karma is coming back to show you how they felt. Yeah, so there might be toxic people, right? I don't like to call it toxic people, I just like to call it toxicity. Okay, because the people who are around you are just showing you what you hold within yourself, right? So there is a need for you to forgive them, regardless of how they are behaving with you, of what pain or hurt they are causing you. It might be an opportunity for you to either step up and speak your mind, or it might be an opportunity for you to just hold your peace and forgive them.
That's what I've been doing. So
Yeah. Right, but that holding peace and forgiveness is probably not working, so it's like plan A right now for you. It's like stepping up and speaking for yourself. Okay?
Because the peace thing is getting disrupted in our peace. So
And how does it make you feel when the peace gets disrupted?
how do I put it into words? It's like my routine is fine, but inside it just feels like nothing, and it feels like nothing. If I can, that's the best way to describe.
You don't want to get involved in the drama, basically.
I want to, but I don't want myself to get hurt.
Yeah, what are you saying, dear?
But I want to, but then I don't want to get hurt.
You don't want to
Get hurt.
get hurt. Okay, fear of getting hurt. Right. And how do you feel you would get hurt? What makes you think that you would get hurt?
I mean, since I was a kid, I had like a lot of friends, and everyone was nice. So I think I'm scared to meet people maybe.
Okay, so you're scared to meet new people.
Scared to lose the people I have right now.
Okay, scared to lose the people because you feel that it's very difficult to make friends for you.
I can make friends very easily, but it's the vibe. How do I tell? Like even if I make a lot of friends, I feel comfortable around a few. So
Right. So there is a very small number of friends that you feel comfortable sharing your energies with, who understand you and whom you also want to understand. But apart from that, you feel like if you speak up, if you share your deepest thoughts and emotions, those people would not understand, probably like leave you.
yeah.
Right. But see, if somebody is leaving you when you start speaking your truth, meaning that relationship was foundationally incorrect. Like it wasn't foundationally sound or strong. That is why they're leaving you. They don't understand that, sharing your innermost truth is what builds relationships. Yeah, right. So that fear of losing people, if you can just imagine a scene with me right now. Just imagine that every dear friend that you held close to you is leaving.
I already have fear.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm here with you. I have not left. Don't worry. This is just an imagination exercise. Yeah, just see that they are going, they're leaving. You spoke your truth to them and they have decided to leave. They decide to never speak to you again. You might think that what kind of a thing that Didi is doing. Is she holding a healing session or a hurting session? No. But what I opened you up to right now is the possibility of them already leaving you. Okay. So right now, none of your friends have left you. Right now, in reality, none of your friends have left you, but the fear is draining you. That fear of them leaving your life is making you very small, shrinking your energies. Yeah. So when you come here, sit with me, and when you imagine that they've already left, now there is a space in your life, wherein you can welcome new friends, probably, who are aligned with you on a soul level, who share the same values with you, who express freely with you, and who understand you, who love you unconditionally, probably. Yes, there is always a possibility open for that, right? But due to human nature, we want to cling to people whom we know, with whom we are familiar with, even though they are hurting us. So it's like holding a knife in your hand very tightly, even though that knife is cutting your hand and you're bleeding, but you choose to hold it just out of the fear of losing that knife. It was anyway hurting you. It is anyway hurting you.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Right? So when I in the place where I am sitting right now, I'd really throw a party if these friends left.
What is that, like how you told before, he then reflecting what I was before, or is that like teaching the lesson kind of thing?
Yes. So they're showing you that you need to love yourself. They're here because right now you are choosing them over yourself. You're going on constantly hurting yourself, forgiving them, letting them go, not speaking up, so that they would not reject you. And ultimately this has nothing to do with friends also. This is an inner child wound that is related to rejection, that you experienced very, very early on in your life, and you don't want that scene to be repeated again.
No. So how do I love myself?
Yes, by choosing that which is good for you, by choosing the people who are good for you, who make you feel nice, who make you feel cherished and valued and appreciated. And you can speak anything with them. Trust me. If you cannot share your whole truth with somebody, it's best that they stay away from you. Yeah. And it's not that the world is empty of people, Priyambada. The world is full of people. Yeah, it's not like somebody is the last person in the world and you would not find any other person. Yeah. Maybe some new friends wanting to come to your life, but right now you're being asked by the universe to make that space in your life, to create that beautiful space wherein they can share that beautiful energy with you. Most of the times, and it is very normal what you're saying. It's a very, very normal thing. It's not like you go on blaming yourself. You feel very, very bad because of continuing these relationships. I wouldn't even call them relationships, because you're the only person who's giving, constantly giving understanding. You're giving them forgiveness, you're giving them time as well to correct themselves, but that is not happening.
Learn how to love myself and let go.
Let go, yes. Bingo, there you are. The first thing that you mention is that I can't let go of toxic people around. Yeah, that is because you want to give them love instead of giving yourself love. And how can you give yourself love? Is to surround yourself by people who make you feel positive, who make you feel valued and cherished and appreciated for everything that you're giving them. It's only when we realize our value, then the other person is going to realize our value. But if we don't value ourselves in that way, the other person is bound to let us down. Yeah. And that's a hard realization, and that's not an easy realization to come across. I can understand that. And I know some of these people you have known since a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it hurts more because, instead of the relationship getting stronger and more beautiful, um, instead of growing together, you guys are growing apart. And sometimes, just sometimes, that's a good thing. That only means that you are evolving on your journey. Now, whether the other person chooses to evolve or not, that is their own free will. Right? So, there's this thing that Sadhguru says that, what if the other person is not trying to understand you, or is being mean to you? What do you do then? So, Sadhguru says, first give them love, then give them compassion. And even then, when they don't understand, what you're providing them, then distance is the answer. So I guess you're smart enough to realize what step you need to take. Right? That is for you to decide. And I'm not asking you to just cut yourself off from everybody, but at least do this much for yourself. Start loving yourself a little more. Recognize that what you bring to all of the people is so beautiful, is so precious, that anybody would love to be your friend. Can you tell me, Priyamvada, right now, where are you feeling certain sensations in your body?
My heart and my abdomen, lower abdomen.
Is it on the top of the abdomen or?
It's like the pressure is on the back side of it, like the side.
Right. Which side, left side or right side?
And that then it's like there, just there.
Okay, maybe it's in the center. So it's your lower mid back. Right. That's good. That's good. So if you can just take in 3 deep breaths with me. Just take a long deep breath inhalation and a very slow exhalation, releasing any sort of pain or hurt that you might have received due to the said people. Just see it leaving your body. All of the negativity, all of the things that they said to you, all of the hurt that they caused you through their actions, just let it go. Are you feeling something towards your feet as well?
I can't tell. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, that's alright. Are you still feeling that pain?
No, that. And yes, I feel my. Okay, I have to feel something up in your shoulder.
You feel?
I don't know, body-wise or mental-wise.
How do you feel?
How do I tell it? Like a numbing, tingling kind of sensation. Like
Tingling around?
No, it's like something is pulling up.
Oh, nice. That's the lightness. That's the lightness. The kind of pressure that you were feeling earlier around your mid back and lower back was the stuck energy getting released, okay, through your exit chakras. All of the times you were made to feel inconfident, okay, all of the times that you made to feel unloved, unaccepted, probably there was groupism going on amongst the friends as well, right? Yeah, and that's okay. That is happening. That happened because they were unaware, Okay, they were ignorant, right? And in that, just forgive them. It's all right. Had they been more aware, had they been really truly loving you, no loving friend would behave that way, right? So this lack of appreciation is not happening because of you. It speaks about them. The very fact that you are not lovable is you are never unlovable. You are always lovable. But this groupism, this bad behavior is reflective of their personality, of who they are on their journey right now. They are also learning, and I hope that they realize, soon. But at the same time, you need to recognize what is good for you, the kind of people who are good to you, and the people who truly deserve your time and energy. And the tingling that you're feeling is a lightness as a result of letting that go. Yes. So oftentimes we don't want to lose important relationships in our lives, and I can understand the kind of importance they hold for you. Probably they held a very very important place in your life earlier, but you do recognize that they were getting toxic, they were getting very very negative, and it was time for them to let them go. And probably they might return, who knows, they might return as a better version of themselves. Probably they realize their own mistakes, right? I'm hoping for that to happen, right? But in that time, sorry.
And what if after I come back after becoming a better version and
Yes, so
I am not coming, does it make me a bad person?
sorry.
What if they come back, they're being a better version, and then I am not welcoming enough?
Yes, you have the choice always. You have the choice for either carry on this relationship or maybe ending it then and there. You hold that free will.
A bad person?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking if I'm making a bad person if I just leave it. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, your voice is cracking a little bit.
1 second.
Yeah, so what was your question?
It's audible.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm saying ki if I let go then, will it make me a bad person?
That is the main thing that is holding you back. Bingo. Bad person.
No, after they become a better version.
No. Hello? Just lost her. Hello? Hello? Yeah, Priyamada.
Yeah, it was my Bluetooth, sorry.
Yes, no problem. So this is the bingo $1 million inverted commas may I have put bad person. This is, you are not a bad person, you never were and you never will be, right? But you were made to feel like a bad person for going against your wishes, somebody else's wishes, right? For choosing to choose yourself, you were made to feel like this in a past. And that is why you feel like in letting go of these people, they will judge you, they will put wrong allegations on you, and they will quote you as a bad person to other people who you know probably. But you know who you are, and that should be enough. You must know who you are. That is all. Right? And there will be people who will say that you are a bad person, but that should not let you affect yourself. Because you must remember who you are. That's it. And there will be people who will say all sorts of things, wrong allegations, wrong things about you. But that is not reflective of you. That is only reflective of them. Right. So you're never a bad person. Are you hurting anybody? Are you stealing from anybody? Are you causing harm onto anybody? No. None of that. So how are you a bad person? Sorry?
I will never know till I see things from their perspective.
So they will always hold a different perspective from you, no matter how good you are. They are free to think whatever they want to think. And sometimes we have to make peace with that. Okay, people will think all sorts of things. But what matters is what you think of yourself. That is what matters most. Yeah. Are you feeling something right now in your body?
My upper half feels very light. My legs feel very
Legs are?
very heavy.
Sorry, your voice is muffled right now. I cannot hear properly. Your legs are?
Very heavy.
Little heavy. Okay. Bottom of the legs?
Yeah, especially when feet and the ankle area.
Right. Sometimes, like in these particular relationships, you find that you are very helpless. You cannot do anything. And so you don't do anything and you just keep doing what they are asking you to do, even though it is against your wishes. That makes you feel very, very helpless and sad. But Divine wants you to know that you can make your own life choices. You are free to do that. You're free to make your own decisions. You're free to create a new reality, should you want so. Yeah, you always have a choice.
I think I just got to see my choices thoroughly and actually acknowledge that I have choices.
Yes. We always do. We always do have choices. And when you think about it, sometimes you feel stuck, and it's okay to feel that way, that you have no choices in front of you. And right now somebody's just joined the live and their name is No Limits to You, 222. So there are no limits to you, divine signs from the universe.
I keep saying 555, this is bad.
No, it's not bad. It's good. 555 means that you are being faced by immense, great challenges that are going to bring immense changes in your life, positive changes. So make them positive. Challenges always help us grow, right? So it's not bad in a sense. What helps you grow, how can it be bad? Yeah, so this is a time of big change, and this is a sign in itself that you need to change. Become the empowered version of yourself. I don't know who you follow, I don't know who is your idol, but try to embody that idol now. Bring out that tiger within you. Yeah. And like you mentioned in the beginning, this is all about protecting your own peace. Yeah. Right. So let go of all of the fears around this. Let go of all of the fears around other things in life as well. I feel like other things in your life are connected, to this situation as well. So as you resolve the situation, all other situations also start solving themselves up. Life has a way of solving itself. Life has a way of working itself out. Yeah, so just trust that.
It's raining here.
Sorry?
It's raining here. Does
Yeah.
that mean anything?
Yes, it just started raining.
Yeah, it just started raining.
Okay, that's nice. That's great. She's saying it started raining here. So, rain actually signifies cleansing. Okay, and since you are crying, you yourself are raining. You are also nature, right? So, you are raining, and so rain from the heavens is joining you in that crying ceremony. Cleansing taking place. Rain cleans everything up. Okay, let's go of all of the stuck energies, everything that is bound, everything that is keeping you limited. Okay, it clears it away. So also I feel like after we end this call, you can just go and have a shower in the rain. See how it helps you. Yeah, so I guess this session helped you, dear. Don't worry, we are all here for you, and if nobody is ready to be your friend, you know that I am here for you. Right? So you're never alone. Never think that you are alone. You have divine with you at all times. There may be nobody around you, but divine is always there with you, and in that you will never be alone. And let whoever think whatever they want to think. Right? Divine knows who you are. Your God knows who you are, and you must know who you are. Right? So I hope this was helpful for you. I made you cry a lot. Yeah. No, that's all right. Have lots of water. Take some rest. If you feel sleepy after the session, this is a very, very normal thing. Take rest. Take sleep after this if you feel like sleeping. Okay? And if you need anything else, I am around. You can always text me. I'm always at your service. Right? Let me know how you feel later. Right? Take care, dear. This was so much fun. I hope this helped you. Take care, dear. Take care. I love you so much. Bye bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
There it is. 3 sessions over. I don't know how much you heard of Priyamvada because her voice was very, very muffled towards the end. But I am so glad. She cried a lot. Poor thing. All throughout the session she was like crying. But that's what helps us. The tears that are coming out, even they will be very, very warm to touch. It's because all of that stuck energy, it comes to the surface out to get released when we are sitting for quantum healing sessions. And the reason why quantum healing is so effective, it's because you don't need follow-up sessions for this in itself is like so bombastic. It's even though we touched just one aspect of her life, which was regarding close friendships, but it was affecting her so deeply that when we started unraveling it, when we started जब उसकी उधेड़ बुन हमने शुरू करी, तो it's like everything just started crumbling for her. And it's just the fear of not getting hurt, fear of not losing the people that you think are very close to you, So we keep ourselves limited. Nothing else is limiting you. It is we who get in our own way, and we simply need to move out of our own way in that, right? So, yes, this was fun. Hi, the other side. Good thing she did. Tina Chabani saying, kids suffer when I make my choices. How to cope? I don't know what you mean, Tina, by that. I need a little more clarity on what you have mentioned here. Kids suffer when I make my life choices. Kids will have their opinion on everything, right? So, and the best thing to do is to give them the truth. Most of us don't try this, but kids have brilliant solutions. We don't consult them. वो अलग बात है, but try consulting a kid, man. They are going to give you bang on advice all the time, and that is why it is very important to present them with a whole picture. Sometimes you just give them one version of the story, and that will throw them off. They will sense something is off. It's because kids are very, very pure. They are highly intuitive as well, and at the same time very objective, in their thinking, because they are very detached to outcome. They cannot visualize what exactly is going to be the future, so they are not very good with visualizing what may take place in the future, and what all different possibilities might take place. And that is why they're excellent decision makers, because it's like right here, right now for them. So yeah, so instead of holding this fear of your children judging you, have them sit with you, have an adult like conversation with them, treat them like adults and consult them, and you will be pleasantly surprised. How to not get affected by toxic people in the workplace, man. See, Megha, this is what I mentioned to Priyamvada as well. We often think that people are toxic around us, but there are no toxic people. There is simply toxicity, right? So it is very important to get to the base level of what is the root of this toxicity. Where is it arising from? What is it bringing up within me? Because when we feel like somebody is toxic, they may be actually giving you helpful advice, but if I have an unhealed part of myself, it will get triggered by that statement or by their behavior probably, right? And there is nothing that cannot be worked out. You can always sit down like adults and discuss about it. You can bring up a solution for it. But yes, before that, I do invite you towards having that small inquiry, and that small self-inquiry, when you are asking yourself, what exactly is this bringing up within me? Instead of pointing your finger towards a toxic person, there is no toxic person. There is simply toxicity. What if they are jealous and plotting against you? Send them love. That is the best thing you can do. It's like, gar lo jo bhi, it's okay. You have your Lord behind you. There is nobody more powerful than divine, right? You must remember that always. So let them do. Let them send every evil eye, 3 eyes, 4 eyes, 5 eyes. Let them send 10 eyes to you. See what can do you harm. If you have faith in your Lord, if you have faith in divine, there is nothing, nobody can touch you. I can write that and give it to you, but you don't have faith. You want to protect yourself. You can only protect yourself this much. Your Lord is protecting you like infinitely protected against everything. So yes, so what is there to fear? There is no fear. Let them do whatever they are doing. You send them sense. You send them good sense. Like God, it's okay, give them sense. They don't know what they're doing. Yes, you're welcome, Tina. Okay, so this was fun. I don't know how long this session has been running, but it's time to end it. That's something I've always believed, that God is with me, but sometimes we tend to lose patience. We tend to forget this as well, and that's okay. That's okay. Now you remember. So send them love also. Whoever is doing wrong unto you, you send them good sense and send them love, send them awareness. Bless them, that they might get good sense, because if they're doing wrong, they are bringing bad karma. They are creating bad karma for themselves, right? And we don't want that. In the end, if somebody is suffering, we also feel the pain within us, right? Even though they might have done wrong unto us, but just forgive. there is immense peace in forgiveness. Yeah, you are always welcome here. So this was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. This was a very, very long session. I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I was just called to share a live quantum healing session, which I've never done before. This was a huge adventure for me. I didn't know how it would turn out, but in the end, I feel like all's well that ends well. And I enjoyed doing this. I really hope this helps you as well, and it motivates you to have a quantum healing session with me, because it's only about your progression, and I'm here for you. I am eternally grateful and honored for everybody who has ever come across with me, who has laid that faith and trust in me in order to initiate their healing. You can do that for yourself as well. As you saw, it's very simple. It's just one-on-one call that we do on a phone call. It's just conversation, and that initiates a very, very deep cellular level healing. That is why it's called quantum, because the healing takes place at the DNA level, right? The double helix that we see. There are certain unlocked and versions, and there are certain locked versions within that DNA helix. And what we do is that through level of conversation, I bring light codes to your DNA so that you can start embodying that limited limited existence, that unlimited existence, from limited existence to unlimited existence, opening up the potential. Yes, Tina, I'll be saving the live. I'll share the on the messages, on the private messages, dear. Thank you so much. I love you so much for being here with me, for bearing witness to this. I really love you guys. Stay blessed, take care, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.